Alright, so back in the passenger seat again in the turbo bus with Ron Lummus. It's a little noisy because it's really nice and loud now. No, just kidding. No, this is nice. I'm losing my voice. So this is going to be good stuff. So we're cruising through Anaheim now, and we're going to go and find a nice little spot to have a fun little ride. This thing rides so nicely.
Yeah, it's ever since the upgrade, it's been really fun to drive too. That fun to drive thing. From the stock 1600, we took it out to just a little over 2 liters. It's a 78 by 92 thick wall motor, and needless to say, it runs pretty good. We had to upgrade the tranny with a 413 ring and pinion from Weddle, and then an 077 high gear, so that we could get up on the freeway and let her scoot. But now with the new power, it's probably making about, still the same as the turbo kit on the 1600, right around 200 horse and 8 pounds of boost, pump gas. It's fun to drive.
Yeah, I think my bay window has maybe 52.
Yeah, well, remember the old motor, the stock motor had right around 100, 105 horse. This is double that horsepower, just because with the autolinear block, the scat crank, scat rods, J&D pistons, CB ported heads, and my turbo kit. Like literally, I just took the turbo kit off the 1600, straight bolted it on the 7892 motor, and away we went. And
awesome.
Again, back to the fun to drive thing. It's just cool, you know. Just tooling down the road, man. No problem. Got great oil pressure. What are we going, like somewhere around 50 something mile an hour? No big deal. Just a putt.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want to get going too fast. I don't.
No, definitely not.
After racing all those years, I don't want to go to jail for speeding in my bus.
That would be interesting, though, in a bus. Huh?
Yeah, you don't understand. I'm a race car driver. Yeah, right. You know, tell that to the guys in the big house. You're gonna look good in orange.
Tell me about the boost.
Well, one of the cool things that I figured out was once you put a bigger motor in front of this turbo, the boost seems really effortless. Whereas the 1600, it really kind of struggled to make boost. But this motor makes boost pretty easy. Check this out. We'll just take off normal, like I normally drive, which probably is a little faster than most guys, but. You can see it's already got 2-3 pounds of boost on this button. So yeah, it's like load related. So
we're zipping.
You put a little bit of load on it, and it boosts, and you don't have to really stuff your foot down to the mat to make it boost. It's pretty cool. It's friendly to drive. So I'm blown away every time. I tell you what, back to the same thing again. It makes me want to go out of the driveway, start my bus, and go for a putt. I can't get away from it, making it fun to drive, and it's working bitchin'. That's totally cool. Yeah. We're already going 60.
You just mentioned something on camera. What were you saying about turbo?
So turbos are one of those things that are really load related. So if you putt it, it'll putt. If you put your foot into it, it'll respond with boost. If you drive it like a race car, so if you kind of like hit it in low gear, like you're trying to take off, the front end of this bus will rise up, and you know it'll take off. Watch, check this out. Like a lot of the new cars, when you drive them, you don't have to push them to make them go. They just kind of scoot, you know?
Well, this thing definitely goes.
Yeah. And like right now, 60 miles an hour, it's probably at like 2,500 RPM or something.
Took a ride in this, as you saw. Fun bus, 1970 bus, patina. And Ron, that was fun, man. Especially smoking that Audi. That was cool.
Yeah, he never expected to be behind a bus that had a turbo. He's like, what's going on? I thought I was the fast car on the street. Yeah.
Hey, show us the new power plant.
All right, so you remember from our last cruise, this motor was bone stock 1600
right.
Port. Like no sop, no nothing, just bone stock.
Right.
I couldn't leave it alone, so I had to build a new motor. So with the help of my friend Jeff Payne, we put together this.
Wow.
It's an autolinear block, 78 stroke scat crankshaft, scat rods, J&D pistons. It's got thick wall 92s, and the heads are ported by CB. And so basically transplanted it on here. It's got my PT1 cam in here, which actually, to be honest, is a little too big for a heavy bus like this, but it's still just seems to get it. But right now, 200 pounds, or 200 pounds, 200 pounds, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I gotta stop eating. 200 horsepower and like 8 pounds of boost, and it's just fun to cruise, man. It's just, oh, I put a new air cleaner on.
That was a hoot.
Billet, baby.
Look at that. Look at that. I love how it fits in here.
Yeah, it's still evolving.
Just a tiny little notch.
Yeah, it's still evolving.
Wow.
I've got a handful of these kits out there already.
Is that a MagnaSpark?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got a 123 programmable Bluetooth ignition for it, and I haven't put that in yet, as well as water meth injection. So that stuff's all going to be coming pretty soon. I just have to find the time to do it. That time thing keeps getting in my way.
Yeah, the time thing. And this, the exhaust, everything comes with your kit then, right?
Yeah, it comes complete. The exhaust is all stainless steel. Like you can see, it's pretty quiet, but it's free flowing.
Yeah,
it's a 2.5 inch muffler. It's really, really, really nice.
Go on this side and check this out. Super nice.
Well, I like the ground clearance too. All the other exhaust systems drag the street. So I figured, you know what? If I'm going to make something, it's going to have enough ground clearance. I don't bump it on everything going down the road.
That's beautiful. Very cool, man. Very cool. And
Yeah,
you can just go to your website and buy the kit, huh?
Yeah, it's right on my website. I have them in stock.
Cool.
When I do the water meth injection on this and the 123 programmable Bluetooth, we'll take the third drive and we'll go for 20 pounds of boost on pump gas, and we'll check it out. So that should be fun enough, you know.
I'm sure it will be.
I think at some point I'm gonna have to put a roll bar in this thing, and I may stop my improvements at that point, because I don't want to turn this into a race car. Right now I'm having too much fun.
I love it. Well, thanks, Ron. This is cool, man. And I'll look forward to that third ride.
You're welcome, brother.
Take care, man.
Yeah, thank you.